Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Karen and in my videos I'm going to teach you how to create gorgeous, professional looking content, how to build your social media presence and to grow your brand as well. In today's video I'm going to explain to you everything you need to know about your Instagram insights, because those figures, those statistics, those analytics are an invaluable source of information for you. It's your audience analysis right there. It tells you everything you need to know about the posts that perform the best, the types of posts that perform the best, the ones that make people follow, the ones that make people share and engage with as well. From talking to people on Instagram, a lot of you aren't sure what you should be posting. You don't want to waste time posting things that people aren't going to engage with or follow with, and that's where your insights comes in. First of all, to have access to your insights, you need to have either a creator or a business account. And to do that, you go to your Instagram profile and you have those three little lines up on the top right hand corner. Touch that, go to settings, go to account and go down to the bottom and it will say switch account type. So you can see for my one I have a business account, so you can switch to a personal or a creator. My Lovely Girly Bits account is a creator account, just FYI, and I have access to my insights there as well. Let's say you've done that and you're wondering where are your insights. You can access it a couple of different ways. So on the profile page here under edit profile you'll see the little button that says insights. When you go in there, this has everything that you need to know. And another place that you can get it is if you go up to those three lines again and insights. So both ways will bring you to the same place too. Also, if you bring your screen down a little bit, you'll see a section that says professional dashboard. And that will show you, again, your insights. On this main insights page, it will either show you your insights for the last 30 days. You can tap on that button and you can change the time frame that you want. So if you want to see how your content did over the last 7 days, 14 days, I like to go with 30 days because it gives you then like 4 weeks worth of content and you can see if there are any trends there. So on this page you have accounts reached, accounts engaged and total followers in that first section. In the last 30 days you can see the number of accounts that my content reached. When you're talking about reach, you're talking about unique accounts. It doesn't count multiple views, like if people have gone back to watch your stories again or gone back to watch your reels again for the second time, or maybe they've gone back to your carousel. It doesn't count that. It just counts it as one account. Here is where it gives you a breakdown of the location for your audience. So here we have almost 35% are from Dublin. If you scroll across you can see that 92% of the accounts reached were from Ireland, which is fab. I really like that. And then it gives you the breakdown of the ages. So am I in that? Oh no, I'm just past that, out of that age bracket. Gives you the age range and it gives you the gender breakdown as well. Scrolling down you can see the amount of followers versus non-followers that your content reached. Next section is your content reach. So I can see that my reels is what's hitting a new audience for me. That's why I've been focusing on that. I want my content to be seen by as many people as possible. For me, followers is grand, and I do obviously want to build my following, but if I can get my content seen by more people, they're more likely to follow. So that's what I'm working on at the moment. So I can see that my reels reached 111,000 and then posts and then stories there as well. So if you're unsure as to what each of the sections mean, see where it has like the little I button? It will tell you exactly what the crack is here. As I said, when it comes to reach, that's the unique number of accounts who saw your content. Impressions includes repeat plays. So your impressions will generally be higher than your reach. So just an FYI, but I'll go into that in more detail in a second. So here in the last month, you can see the top posts based on reach, stories based on reach, and reels based on reach. And then if you did do IGTV, well, IGTV is gone now, but if you did do live videos, at the bottom here, you can see the impressions. So that includes, as I said, all the repeat views that have happened. So I'm just going to show you. I'm going to go back up to top posts here based on reach, and I'm going to tap on the little arrow to the side of the screen here. And here's again, you can see the audience interaction. So these are the grid posts and the reach that they've had over the last year. So you can change if you need it to be like 30 days. My account has only been going for just over a month, so that's fine. So when it comes to video content, I tend to just keep it to reels, but you still can post regular video content. And if you did want to see the analytics for that, tap on the Any button and you can choose photos, videos, carousel posts. So you can really hone down your analytics when it comes to each of the types of content. So I'm just going to do Any. And then here, if you tap the button reach, these are different metrics that you can go through. So you can see the results based on comments, based on follows, impressions, likes. I love this, the saves button as well. So you can see here that 74 people saved that post on 6 tips to never run out of content ideas for Instagram. Let me see, you can see how many posts have led to followers as well. Again, you have likes, you have comments. So depending on what your goals are, this will help you hone what you create. So I'm just going to show you here. So the impressions for the post, you can see that first one, the impressions is 14.9k. But if I go back here and I see reach, it's 14.3k. So 14.3 individual accounts saw that post, and then 600 of those accounts came back to look at it again. So those are your posts. You can again go through your stories with the same metrics here to see how many people followed, went on to the next story, if you had any link clicks as well. Here's a great way to analyze your stories and see how many people either went on to the next story, came out of your story. For me, I find even on Lovely Girly Bits, I don't get followers from my stories. It will be from Reels or it'll be from grid posts here. So just an FYI. So here are the analytics for Reels based on reach. You can see the ones that get people interacting with as well. How many people have saved your Reels. And the plays will usually be like a little bit higher because people might go back and watch it again. So you can see that first one, that was kind of my announcement video for Content Creation Station, is at 40.8. And you can see that 39 individual accounts saw it. And then you had the people who came back to watch it again. That's that main page tackled. So let's have a little look at the accounts engaged section. So you can see that over the last 30 days, 841 accounts engaged. So that could be that they liked a post, commented, saved it, left it, or shared it with somebody. And you can see again the breakdown, the ages, the gender, the followers versus non-followers. That's engagement. Then you can have a look at your followers here. So you can see the amount of follows, unfollows, the breakdown, the countries, the age range. And then this is the part that I'm very passionate about. At the bottom you'll see a little graph, and if you tap anywhere on that blue graph, it will show you how many followers are active online at that specific time. So if I was to post something at 3 o'clock in the morning, there's only going to be 137 people online. What's the point of that? Because you want Instagram to show your content to as many followers as possible so that hopefully they will engage. And as they engage and comment and interact, it will be shown to more followers. So I will tend to post usually like between kind of 4 and 8 o'clock maybe. So you can scroll across the different days and you can see that the trend is pretty much the same. If you tap on the days button and then you can tap the graph, you can see how many people are active on certain days. And I just think that's really interesting because it will tell you what days you need to post. I don't tend to post every day, and usually even on Lovely Girly Bits I won't usually post on Fridays because people, I think they're just happy to be like getting finished with their work and relaxing for the evening. Okay, I'll stop recording there, and I know that it can be quite overwhelming when you're kind of getting stuck into the insights and if you're not sure what to do. I'd recommend just taking your time, going through the different sections, seeing is there a trend. So I know now that for me to get reach, I'll post Reels. If I want to have saved, Reels and carousel posts seem to be the best for me at the moment. But this is something that I do it over on Lovely Girly Bits as well. I kind of know what works over there and what doesn't. Content Creation Station on Instagram, it's a brand new page. I'm learning to see what my audience interacts with, what they want to see. In a previous carousel over on my Content Creation Station Instagram, I had recommended to people, if you're wondering like what to do in terms of content, I said ask your audience, let them tell you what they want to see. They might tell you we want to see this, 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 this and this. But it's your insights that will show you the true meaning of what they want to see, because it might not correlate. And again, those insights are factoring in your followers, but then also people that are outside of your following. People that have seen your content but aren't following yet. We're all so busy at the moment, especially with life getting back to normal a bit. And you don't want to be wasting time creating content that people aren't going to be watching, that they're not going to be engaging with, that they're not interested in. And at the moment, I'm finding on my Content Creation Station page, it's value. People are enjoying the value, they're enjoying saving things. I'm giving as much information as I can over there. Your audience might not be interested in Reels. Maybe they just want to see grid posts. Maybe they want to see carousels more than they do Reels. But by experimenting and by trying new things, give it a few weeks to kick in as well. You don't want to try a new strategy for a week and then be like, oh, it doesn't work. If you give it a month or two, you'll start to see trends. As I said, my page is only running just over a month and I'm seeing trends already. So at the end of every month, I will go back and look at the previous month to see what worked. And then I'm going to go back to the month before that to see, are the trends similar? And when I tell you, I completely understand that it is such a pain when you've spent time creating content and editing and filming and angles and putting the subtitles on and then putting the caption in for people not to see it. It is very frustrating. I hope this video helped you understand your insights a little bit better and explain to you why it's so important. If you're a creator, if you're a small business, or if you're somebody who wants to grow your page, who wants to reach more people, insights are telling you what's working and what's not. Anyway, thanks a million for watching my video. I will see you in next week's video, and in the meantime, come on over to Instagram. I have loads of tips over there that I'm sharing.